Hi, and thank you for joining us on TomsRiver.tv. Kelly McGraw with Girl Scouts of the Jersey Shore, here talking with a very important volunteer, several actually, but right now we're going to talk with Tom Hayes, who is the Director of Customer and Community Relations for New Jersey Natural Gas, and also the co-chair of the Women of Distinction event for the Girl Scouts of the Jersey Shore. So, first, what is Women of Distinction? Sounds like a lot of words.
Yeah, no.
Sounds important.
It is important, actually. It's very important. The Women of Distinction Dinner is, again, a fundraiser for the Girl Scouts of the Jersey Shore, but its sole purpose is really to showcase the wonderful women that are in our Monmouth and Ocean County area. These are women that, are really succeed professionally as well as, with their families and certainly in the community. So they're very well-rounded, professional, experienced women that really give back and really have a lot to offer to the young ladies that are in scouting to really hold them up as role models.
So women leaders, which is what we're trying to build, girl leaders, so they've got some great role models. How many years has the Women of Distinction?
This is our 22nd year.
22 years.
Yeah, and I personally have been involved for the last 10 years.
Okay.
Of course, I was maybe 17 when I started. Okay. That's a fib. But it's a great program. Year after year, there's always a great, amazing cadre of women that are honored. And I'll tell you, this area that we're in is ripe with many, many women of distinction, because every year we're always battling over these long lists of these really eligible, wonderful women, and we have to pare it down to just a fortunate few. So.
How many women are usually honored each year?
It varies a little bit. This year there's going to be five women of distinction.
So in 22 years, that's over 100 local women.
Yeah, absolutely.
who are fabulous role models.
Right.
So when is this year's event?
It's going to be on Tuesday, April 13th, and it's at Jumping Brook Country Club in Neptune. The cocktail hour starts at 6 p.m. and dinner at 7. It's a great event. There's a lot going on during the event, and again, it's a great time. It's a great time to honor these women as well as really have fun and enjoy each other's company and really celebrate all that the Girl Scouts has to offer and all the good work they do.
So how do you pick?
Well, we do have a committee.
Okay.
And it's a tough.
Girl Scouts has a committee for everything.
Yeah, well, which is the best way to do it. It is a democracy. And we take all these lists, as I was mentioning before, and the committee goes through and we have discussions. There's some people on the committee that know some of these women better than others. Okay. So we give everybody the opportunity to read over the resumes as well as discuss these individuals.
Resumes sounds like a job.
Yeah, well, it's a very sincere and yes, and it's a very thorough, as you can imagine with anything the Girl Scouts does.
Be prepared, that's the motto.
That's right, we're prepared. So we go through and really cull the lists and see who really would be the best honorees for that particular given year. And again, every year there's new names added to the list, but it's basically a committee effort, and it's one of the first projects that the committee does is select the honorees.
Okay, so who's being honored this year?
This year we have.
We're going to have him read from here because we don't want to cut off any credentials.
Yes, right. Okay, no problem.
So we'll give you a little leeway there.
Okay, we do have 5 honorees, and I know them all, but I do want to make sure I get them all.
Yeah, I mean,
Virginia Bauer is a Red Bank resident. She serves as Senior Vice President of Covenant House in New York, and is Commissioner for the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey, and also is an activist for the 9/11 World Trade Center victims.
Wow.
Yeah, so she's really quite a person and really has a long list of credentials, and again one of the prime examples of the excellent women that we have.
And these are all Monmouth and Ocean County residents?
Yes, they're all Monmouth and Ocean County residents. The next is Sandy Broughton, who's a Jackson resident, and she's the executive director for the foundation at Ocean County College, which, by the way, again, we make sure we choose women from Monmouth and Ocean counties both to make sure both counties are represented. Sandy's a wonderful person. She also serves on the board of directors for the American Council on Education. She's a wonderful person, very involved in the community. She's involved with a lot of different other organizations as well, such as the Monmouth Ocean Development Council. She was involved with Girl Scouts in New York back when she was up in that area. So a wealth of knowledge, and again, an excellent person, very committed to the community. We have Susan M. Kelly, who is a Brielle resident, and she serves as the executive director of the Food Bank of Monmouth and Ocean Counties, which is an extremely important organization that, as you can
Work
imagine,
with them a lot,
yeah,
yes.
especially in this economic time, it's just, it's such a critical need to fulfill with food for folks. So she's wonderful. Barbara McMorrow, who is a Freehold resident and a former director of the Freeholders Board in Monmouth County. She was also a former principal of Howell High School. Okay. And I can tell you, I almost do the circuit with Barbara. We're always kids that we're always together at some event or another, and I look at her as the queen of Monmouth County. So okay. She's great. And I'll tell you, if you come for no other reason to the Women of Distinction, you should come just to hear her speech, because she just always does an excellent job. She's really a good presenter, and she's got some amazing stories. I just got myself invited to it today. There you go. All right.
I'll be there.
And then finally, we have Ann Noble, who's a resident of Wall Township, and is president of Skybull Associates Incorporated, and she serves as treasurer for the Val Skinner Foundation, which is a nonprofit that is really aimed at helping really expand awareness about breast cancer and really getting younger women to really have breast exams and really check things out, because Val Skinner was a professional golfer, ended up with breast cancer at an early age. So they're really trying to really promote the fact that women need to check as early as they can, really. So those are our wonderful list of women of distinction.
Got some important honorees,
some heavy hitters.
And I don't even know how you narrow it to that. So why should someone come to this event who's doesn't know about it or just learning about it now?
Sure. Well, I mean, there's many reasons. One would be that, you really want to support the Girl Scouts. That's number one. And again, it is a fundraiser. The number two is really to support these wonderful women. It's a great networking opportunity. It's like a who's who of Monmouth and Ocean counties. So you really want to be there, if for no other reason. On top of that, some additional reasons is they've got a heck of a auction. Both a gift auction and a silent auction. I'm telling you, I think there's like 40 baskets that, you put your little cards in the little cans.
Right.
It's big, and I'm telling you, it's like we spend a good 25 minutes to half an hour going through all those gifts, and people love it.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of great, including lots of Girl Scout cookie baskets. So those happen to be my favorites. So.
It's usually a box on every chair. I've been to the event, and I do know that we have girls who present each honoree, and so it kind of connects the circle of, just promoting role models.
Right.
I want to make sure that everyone knows that this event is possible because of New Jersey Natural Gas and the Asbury Park Press. So the event is on Tuesday, April 13th, and it is at
Jumping Brook Country Club in Neptune.
And you said 6 o'clock?
6 o'clock, yep.
So if you'd like to get some tickets, you can visit our website, www.girlscoutsjs.org, or you can call 732-349-4499, extension 223. For tickets and sponsorships, don't forget, we need to run these events. And we'll be back talking with George Campbell on another important Girl Scout event when we come back. Thank you, Tom.
You're quite welcome. Pleasure.